this is my first show ever. I'm going to be teaching you all how to bake lovely desserts for your friends and family. Today we're going to be making Rocky Road brownies. So you'll need a box of brownie mix, a bag of chocolate chips, a bag of marshmallows, a bag of walnuts, some oil, some eggs, and some cooking spray. For the materials, you'll need a 9x13 pan, a mixing bowl, a spatula, a whisk or a fork to mix with, a rolling pin, some scissors, a little baggie, which I already put the nuts in, and some measuring cups. And also, by the way, the sound that you might be hearing in the background is my dog Pumpkin. She will be wandering around because I don't really have a babysitter right now. So let's begin. So first, we're going to take our brownie mix. I'm going to cut the bag. And then depending on what your brownie mix says, on the back of your box is the ingredients that you'll use. Mine calls for 2 eggs. So put the eggs in. And then it calls for 2/3 cup of oil. And then 1/4 a cup of water. And then we're just going to use our whisk to mix it all together. And what you want to do is you just want to mix it enough so that all the ingredients are wet. But you don't want to overmix them. That looks pretty good right there. And then you're going to take your cooking spray and you're just going to spray the inside of your pan. And then you're just going to pour the mixture into your pan. Making sure to get all of it out of your bowl. And then you're just going to spread it evenly. And now your first step is done. So now we're just going to take this over to the preheated oven and set it in the oven. And you're going to set your timer for 25 minutes. Now I'm just going to come over here and clean up a little bit, get some of the stuff out of the way, so that we can start crushing the walnuts while it's baking. So I already went ahead and I put about half a bag of walnuts into a little Ziploc bag, and I let all the air out and sealed it so that the walnuts can move around a little bit. And then we're just going to use the rolling pin and roll it across them to crush them up. Nuts. These are going to go on at the end, about 5 minutes before the timer goes up for your brownies. You're going to sprinkle walnuts with your marshmallows and your chocolate chips. You don't necessarily have to have walnuts on yours if you have any kind of nut allergy or anything like that. You can always do them without the walnuts. They taste just as good. When I was little, my mom used to make these all the time for the 4th of July. And they were actually like something I looked really forward to in the summertime. And she used to do half and half with and without walnuts because I didn't really like nuts when I was a little kid. But things changed, so now I put all the walnuts on there. So after you're done crushing your walnuts, which this looks pretty good, we're just going to set this aside and we're just going to wait until the timer is done, and then we'll sprinkle everything on top. So we'll just wait until then. Okay, so now that it's time, we're gonna pull our brownies out and put our toppings on. First we're gonna put our walnuts. Next we're gonna do our marshmallows. Mine are kind of sticking right now because it's hot. You just kind of want to spread them out as evenly as possible. Which if they weren't melted together, you could just sprinkle them easily into the pan. But seeing as how mine are melted together, it's making it a little bit more difficult. So just bear with me here. Very hot summer day. Okay. I'd put maybe just a little bit more. You don't have to necessarily put the whole bag. You can if you want to, if you really like marshmallows. But it's not really necessary. And then you're gonna put your chocolate chips, which mine are melted as well. And I typically put about 3/4 of the bag on here, but if you really like chocolate, you can just put the whole bag. Alright, and it doesn't have to look perfect. It's supposed to be like rocky road, so it's supposed to look like little mountains and stuff like that. And then we're just gonna put this back in the oven for another 5-10 minutes. Now we're just gonna let this sit here for about 20-30 minutes, depending on how long it'll take to cool. And then once they're cool, we'll cut them, plate them, eat them, and yeah. So I'll see you guys back in about 20-30 minutes. So now that they're pretty much cool, I'm just gonna take them off the cooling rack. And then I went ahead and I crushed up a couple more walnuts to put on top, just for looks. So I just want to sprinkle a little bit on top. And then you're just going to cut them however you really want to cut them. Be mindful though that they're very gooey. Which was honestly my favorite part about eating these, is how sticky and gooey they are. But these are great for, you know, holidays, great for summertime, I feel. I mean, that's whenever I had them. It was during the 4th of July and cookouts. Oh. They're not the nicest to plate. So unfortunately, this is pretty much what happens when they don't cool all the way. They get a little sloppy. So you definitely want to make sure that they cool completely before you cut and you plate them. Or else the marshmallows get all sticky and it looks like that. But they're still really good to eat, I promise. Well, that was my show, so see you next time.